It's March Mania at Sports Interaction.
Wow.
NHL, NBA, March Madness, MLB, so much more. It's bananas. Bananas.
That was good spelling.
Thank you. Play Pinata Picks and Minute Madness exclusive games with insane odds you can't play anywhere else. Make your next bet at Sports Interaction. Download the app in Ontario. Use the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Or head to sportsinteraction.com/STPN to get started. It's 19 plus. Please play responsibly. This is the 10th time the Flames have lost when outshooting an opponent by over 10 shots this year.
That's an NHL record.
That is, I don't know what do you say about that. I mean, maybe Sutter had a point when he said they can't score.
You know, I think there was I don't think he puts his team in a position to score. I think there was a time in analytics where we would have looked at that and we would have gone, Calgary Flames, most unlucky team in hockey. They can't score. They're getting shit goaltending. Their PDO is in the toilet. Look for a big bounce back next year. And I think it's at a place where we now look at it and we go, they don't do the things that allow you to score, and their goalie, for some reason, stinks. Markstrom was one of the top 3 goalies in the world last year. And he's teetering on unusable.
And he was that the season before last.
Teetering on unusable?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty bad his first year as a Flame. Yeah. Maybe he's one of those goalies, the Pecorines and the Sergei Bobrovskys, where you're either a complete world beater or just poop.
I would like to see this collection of players on the Calgary Flames underneath a new head coach.
No.
That is something I would like to see before you change the collection of players.
No.
I would just like to see a different person in charge planning the games for these gentlemen.
So I don't really think firing Bruce Boudreau made the Canucks better. But they decided this isn't our guy. We're going to go with Rick Tocchet. Let's get him acclimated right away. Fine. That's your decision. You made it. Good. Don't sit on your hands. Make a decision. What are we doing here in Calgary? Like, this so obviously doesn't appear to be the guy going forward. What's he still doing there?
Get a new guy. Not the general manager's guy. He's the owner's guy, and the owner likes him. That's what's happening.
The owner likes money. The owner doesn't like anybody more than he likes money.
Yeah, you know what makes money? Playoff dates.
Yes.
Winning hockey team.
Yeah.
You know what? You're
Maybe
right.
if you get rid of the head coach, you can get a playoff team.
Is he making your team better, yes or no? If your answer is no, he's actively hurting your chances at a playoff spot, which makes you money, which means fuck him.
I wonder,
in business, that's what it means.
as somebody with more knowledge than the three of us, if they could put together some sort of chart that's like a Venn diagram or some sort of table that's meddling owners and like their win-loss records and owners who just put people in charge and leave them alone and their historic record in sports. Because I think the meddling owners are a lot worse than the ones who just kind of sit on the sidelines and are like, my money is going to go up if I just let the people in charge do their thing.
Then we would need to, objectively, we would need to know who the meddling guys are, which is really difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, for the most part, you look at the teams where it doesn't make sense that they're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Canucks, Flames. It doesn't make sense that those teams are bad.
Did you find it fascinating that Yusuf Alamaki, who played 50 games for the Flames 2 years ago, who Sutter clearly did not like, he played 9 games last year, and this year I believe has over 20 points. 28 points in 64 games for the Coyotes. Do you find it funny that he's the guy that sets up the last goal?
I mean, funny, yeah. But also, we were talking about the Flames decor like it was the best in the league at the beginning of the season. And I think they've missed Shillington for a bunch. And I don't know about the miles on Tanev, but like they have a great core back there. You shouldn't be this middling. Mm-hmm. And they are, especially in a conference that's just not that impressive.
And it's a team that has put Milan Lucic on the first line.
Man. And apparently the Bruins looked at getting him back.
Lucic?
Yep.
Lucic's hair out of 10.
Funny.
Rate it.
His hair?
What? His hair.
Oh, did he dye it blonde again?
Yeah, the blonde look.
I think he
brought
good.
it back.
I think he looks handsome with it. I'm not going to lie. I think he looks good.
Steve, have you seen it?
6.9 out of 7.
Let's go.
I think it looks good.
He looks like every hockey player at our high school, like come tournament time.
He looks like he could come out on Monday Night Raw and like just smack it down on
does.
somebody.
He's got the Dexter Loomis hair.
He should consider that maybe when his career's done. He'd be a good WWE guy. He's big. He's fun.
Oh yeah.
He's got the look.
Post-career?
He's charismatic.
Okay, that I want to know. Has a former professional or even major junior hockey player
Become a wrestler. Should ask
ever
Eric Young.
become a wrestler? You know what?
Come on.
You know what?
Tell me he's not a tag team champion.